Hello, welcome, and thank you for finding me and my YouTube channel. This is the Greece Golden Visa in 5 minutes. My name is Julian. I hold multiple citizenships, multiple residencies. I work with Holborn Assets, Holborn Pass. I've been living as a global citizen for all my life. And Holborn Pass and Holborn Assets is a wealth management financial services firm with whom I'm a partner. We see global citizenship as more than just a program, just more than just residency and passports. What we provide is exclusive investment options with global citizenship as a solution and a wealth management vision. We are the only firm in the entire industry where you will get all three of these things together. The Greece Golden Visa, Fast Five Facts. Greece is an EU country, but it is also inside the Schengen zone. Very important. Number two, the Greece Golden Visa will provide you a pathway to citizenship should you want to take it. Number three, the client can add the family to the application. Number four, this is real estate based, which is one of the few remaining golden visas out there that is real estate based. And number five, very important, no physical residency requirements. You can live in Greece full time. You can summer in Greece. You can be absent from Greece for years at a time. It doesn't matter. You keep the residency as long as you maintain ownership of the property. The property is the linchpin to the Greece Golden Visa, and the investment for the property falls into one of these three categories. Tier one is the minimum investment of 250K. This is the most popular. It is a very specialized property category, though. We'll talk about that in just a few seconds. Your traditional home ownership falls into tier two and tier three. This property must be at least 120 square meters in size or 1,300 square feet. And the only difference between these two tiers is location. So if you've heard of the Greek city, Crete, Athens, Thessaloniki, Mykonos, Santorini, if you've heard of them, they're likely in the 800 plus range. The 400 plus range are not the touristy areas, the smaller places in the outskirts. There's not too much at this price point, to be honest with you. Most of it is here, and there is a good bit here as well. But this is by far the most popular option. Over 90% of applications fall into the tier one 250K option. These are commercial units, warehouses, old hotels, old corporate buildings that are being refurbished into studios and one bedroom apartments. Okay. Two very important things to know about this category. Number one, the project must be Golden Visa approved before you purchase your unit. Not after, before. You must be purchasing a Golden Visa approved unit. Currently, I have 20 Golden Visa approved projects to choose from, and all of them are very good. But the second thing that you need to know about these projects is the vast majority of them are not for client use. These are, by and large, these are managed properties offering the client, a hands-off property management, and there's usually a guaranteed rental income element to it as well. But very few of these properties, very few of these projects are client use. Now, I do have a few that are for client use, and they're going to be at the 350 side, but the 250 side is predominantly the local inventory market, the property managed and guaranteed ROI type of units. But this is by far the most popular option to get into. This is what in the real world our team has been experiencing this year. This is where we begin the process as a client. This is where you get your Golden Visa approval and cards. We can go from here to here in 6 to 8 months. Now, you do not need to be here for this whole thing. From this final contract stage to the end, you will need to be in Greece, okay? But to start and get to the final contract stage, you do not need to be in Greece. If you're doing the 250 to 350 option, there's no reason to be here. We handle that very effectively all the time, online, remotely, and then you come to Greece to finalize things. If you are thinking 800 plus budget, I recommend coming to Greece from the beginning. You're going to want to walk these properties yourselves. You're going to want to see the view yourself. Don't trust someone else's camera. But for the 250, for that tier one range, we handle that very effectively from the remotely, and then you don't need to be here until the final contract stage. Just another thing, important note that when you bring my team on as your partner, this is all you need. We are all you need. We are a one-stop solution, all in one service. From signing on as my client to getting your golden visa cards, we handle it all. Like I said, I've got 20 golden visa approved projects in that tier one range right now to choose from. Just a few more things to consider about the Greece Golden Visa. It is permanent residency. As long as you keep ownership of the property, you keep the residency, but the actual card is only valid for 5 years. It needs to be renewed every 5 years. Every 5 years, you can renew it remotely. You can hire my team to do it, or you can come and do it yourself. But every 5 years, you do need to prove you continue to own the property and you've been owning the property. Okay, you will not get it renewed if you've lost ownership of the property. The Greece Golden Visa is open to all non-EU citizens, including Russians, as long as Russians are using a non-Russian passport. If you're a Russian client and you do not yet have another passport, like Vanuatu or the Caribbean or something, let me know. I can help you with that as well. You can include your spouse, significant other, children up to the age of 21. That is a hard cutoff for Greece. Your child has to be 20 or under. If you're a three-member family, mom, dad, and you have a kid 22, 23 years old, there's a way of doing it. Set up a consultation with me. I can help. And you can add your parents to the application. You're going to need marriage licenses, birth certificates, passports, and proof of health insurance. That's really all the documents you're going to need to provide. Everything else is part of the property transaction and Golden Visa application. This is the documents you're going to need to provide. Golden Visa properties cannot be used as Airbnbs. So just keep that in mind. You can rent the property out, but you're talking long-term 12-month leases, no exceptions to that. Golden Visa holders do not have work rights in Greece. You have all the other rights, education. You can live there and retire there, but you cannot hold a job. You cannot be employed in Greece with the Golden Visa. This is me again. Please scan the QR code. That'll take you to the world of me. Set up a consultation, shoot me an email, and we can begin the process. And I can answer any question you have about Greece or any of the other golden visas in the EU or passport programs. The link is in the bio, and thank you for watching.